Hey guys, it's Sharon with the Britton Company, and we have a Temu haul today, as you well know, because you read in the incoming. I'm really excited. It is Sunday before Christmas, so it's the 21st, 22nd? Yep, 22nd. And let's make sure, one second, I'm so sorry. Let me just make sure that this doesn't knock out on us while we're talking. So, how you been? Y'all been having a good week? I hope so. Last day of school was Friday. It was hard one. So I haven't been around a lot. It's been kind of crazy. We were doing testing last week, the first couple of days, and then that didn't help. That did not. Let's just leave it alone. And we were doing testing the first couple of days, and then I was doing parties for my different groups after school several days. So I was home late those days because we do it after school. And oh my goodness, it has been quite a haul, but a fun one. And my kids are just great. So, and I'm wearing Temu earrings. Excuse me. I'm wearing Temu earrings. Bought these, I think, last year. So today, this is like a couple of hauls all in one, because I had several small hauls that just kind of built into one. So I'm going to dive in pretty quick, pretty fast and furious. There are Christmas presents in here, but I know that Little Brit and Big Brit aren't going to watch. They know not to watch. So let me show you the first ones with a little information. So the first thing is coming in this nice little box. Little Brit is really, really into The Hobbit. He loves the book. He adores the movies. He loves the music. He's learned how to play some of it on his trombone. All self-taught by ear. That kid. But he loves, it's going to be a Hobbit year for him. So look what I found on Temu. These are there's two of them, they're bookends. And these would be at the entrance to the Lonely Mountain. And they are really well done. I mean, they're molds and they're very well done. I will say that the pictures, they were more nuanced. These are pretty much just straight black. So in the pictures, there was a lot more shading and nuance to them. Because Little Brit has been doing some of that, I'll see if I can insert a picture of the Lonely Mountain that he carved and made for a school project. And I'll try to put it here. But I'm super proud of him because his work was awesome. I think that he just made some amazing molds. So I'm very excited for him to get these. And we talked about, Big Brit is actually also quite good at painting techniques. Not something that I'm known for. So we had talked about Big Brit, working on these and adding in the details that should be there. But, it's Temu, so we know. However, in retrospect, after talking about it, we realized that might be something that Little Brit would like to do on his own. So this is more of a project piece than, I can't even fit that back in there. So he'll have a chance to add all the detailing and the dry painting techniques to this as part of his present. So I've got a few things going on down here that are parts of his presents. I was worried this year because his taste has changed and he's not a little boy anymore. So all those like little kid fun things that you can do, he just can't do this for this teenager who's taller than me, which doesn't really change anything. I think sometimes we forget that when kids get taller, doesn't mean they're not kids anymore. But, talking to him about what he wanted, he was not interested in like those childhood toys anymore. So finding these things, we have purchased him. I'm talking low. just in case I'm in the room by myself. So we've got him really beautiful, beautiful copies of the whole series, the Hobbit series, and some of the other books go with it, of the Tolkien. We have bought him all of the music from the movies, which he loves. He loves that music. He'll listen to it on YouTube. Now he has his own, because he does have his own CD player. He's had that one for years. We got him some t-shirts that were kind of fun. What else did we get him? Posters, some of the canvases. I think I showed you all some of the canvases. I mentioned this before. It is... So if you have someone who really enjoys a particular movie, plug that movie name into Temu and see what comes up, because guaranteed they're going to have something for you. All right, so... Is that empty? Or is that... Sorry. We got this big... I broke into it, but that's empty. I had to break into this. So this actually there were a couple of really small ones, because every once in a while Temu will give you these weird little $5 off of $5. Well, then I'm going to spend $5 and I'm going to get that $5. I did promise you last time, as I pull these things out and sort them really quickly, I did promise you that I would tell you why I was pretty upset with Temu. And I'm still pretty upset with Temu. And I'm not sure about the way forward. So here's what happened. I had an order, you know how I just keep stuff in my cart. And then when I see a good coupon comes along, I'll order some things. But I wait till I get the good coupons generally. And they come fairly regularly. So I had all of these things in my cart. And this was maybe a week ago. And there was a $20 off coupon had showed up. And I was like, okay, well, I'll 20 off of 100, which is a decent deal. I said, okay, I'll do that. But then I like to try to get to the exact 80. You know, I don't like to go over it. I'm like, okay, if I need to get to 100, I'll get to that exact 100. So I have to pay just 80. So I was working on getting that, and out of nowhere, but I ended up getting a second coupon showed up for $40 off of 100 and it's like 140. I think it was 40 off of 140, or 40 off of 160. 40 off of 160, which is of course a better deal. That's a much better deal. When you look at the overall. And I had, because there had been a number of mistakes with some of my past packages, I had almost $40 in credit cutting. I was like, well, this is great. I'll do that. I'll use my credit and I'll only pay about $80, which is what I was. So I watch it to make sure. And when I reached my level, and it tells you, and it told me I had, yep, you reached your level, add this much more, and then they tell you reached your level. When I reached my level, I went ahead and ordered. But I was not I was trusting Temu. And I was like, oh, well, that seems like more than what I thought, but I was in a hurry when I was paying it, which it ended up being more. And then when I had a minute, I went back and I said, let me actually check that. Let me go back into the receipt and check it. And what I saw was that they had not taken the 40 off. They had taken only the 20 off. So I got on and tried to connect to one of the Temu people. I ended up with someone on the service end, and we kind of went back and forth about, well, you have to reach this. I reached that. Your program told me I reached that. And somewhere in there, so when I finally went back with the final person I spoke to, she was like, well, no, you only got to, it was supposed to be 160. I got to like 557 and some change. What ended up happening was something in the cart was not available, so it got knocked out. But the program didn't tell me that, and they did not honor their $40 off. So I feel like that was dishonorable. I did what I was supposed to do. There was no way for me to know when I went to this. I should have been a better consumer and just double checked it one more time before I hit pay, but Temu just makes it so easy for you just to go and pay it up. So that is my word to the wise. Also, with some of the way that they're doing coupons now, I feel like they're very deceptive and very difficult to figure out. Get these things free. Oh, you got all this free stuff coming, but wait, you don't, because you have to do this. But wait, you haven't reached that, or you get $30 off, but it's only for what's in this section of stuff. So I feel like, as Temu is as it's becoming less of a deal, I'll be ordering less from them. And if I feel like they're continuing to be, I felt like that was dishonest, that they should have honored the coupon, because I clearly had been working within their parameters, and it was their program that told me I had reached the correct limit. So that's my little Temu story. And my word to the wise, double check. And I wish I had, because I couldn't I was at a point there where do I take it back? Do I just go ahead with this? There were some things that I actually need. So I decided to go ahead with it, but I'm not, clearly I'm not happy with that decision. So yeah, whatever. But $20, for it to cost me $20, that's kind of, a lot to me, I think. Anyway, so let me show you what else I got. There's some very exciting things here. Lots of craft things, lots of fun stuff. And moving a little bit forward, I know I told you guys that there's a lot of Christmas here. There's some Christmas presents. There is some Valentine stuff, only because I wanted to get it ordered and, ready. So this is another thing for Little Brit, because he still does like his Fallout. It's just something he played for a few years. He doesn't really play it much anymore, but he really likes the whole Fallout stuff, and there's a lot of it. So we bought a couple of those things, but not as much, because he's really much more into the other one. Okay, let me show you. I lost my mind on canvases. I love their canvases. I love them. Some of them I am using in sewing, and some of them I am putting up. So let's see what we got, because I have no clue. I do not remember. Most of them come really quite safely packaged. They're around really hard tubes and things. So, look at this one. Okay, so we have this one, which just is so Polar Express to me. I think that one's gorgeous. And I'm very excited to have the next 2 weeks off and really start catching up with you guys. Now that Christmas is over and the really big competition is over, January 25th, that's the last day. That's when we present, and I'll be very, very happy. Very happy. So I said that I had shown you guys some of the other canvases that I got, but I don't think so. I think they came in this order. So let me show you this. This is the Shire. Isn't that gorgeous? This one actually kind of reminds me of Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, I think it's just sort of the artist's rendition. Just makes me think Pooh, but it's got the whole map on there, which Little Brit loves the mapping. He is quite a talented young man. So there's one of those, and I'm going to let him decide how he wants to do it. So if he wants me to turn that into like a pillow, if he wants to mount it on his wall, I will give him the canvas and let him kind of decide if he wants me to turn it. I mean, I can actually even sew that into a t-shirt if he wants. So I also started looking at some spring items. Isn't that sweet? This is going to be a box. I already know what I'm making out of this one. This will be a fabric box. This will be one panel, one side. So it'll be shorter on these sides. But this is going to be one of the panels for the front of the box. And then the back of the box will have some nice corresponding fabrics with it. And I probably will make that after Christmas. So stay tuned. I was excited to finally redo that one video, the one on the dryer mat, even though it didn't go much faster, because that's just kind of the time that it takes. But hopefully it was more, I don't know, to put together, I guess. Maybe. Okay, this one. I love this one. I'm pretty sure I've ordered this one before. I am very much considering using this, and I would end up having to lose a little bit at the base. I'm very much considering using this as the front of a notebook, to do some of these as the front notebook covers. So I'm playing around with just some different ideas for these, and it really is based on the canvas itself. Does it give me enough extra material to do some stuff with? Here's another one. These are from all different people. Look how sweet that is. I love that bunny. There's a Christmas bunny. Oh. Oh, the dog snuck in here. Cupcake's very good about sneaking in as I'm coming in. I try not to bring them in anymore. For those of you who've been with me for a while, and if you haven't seen it, you can go back and maybe find it. I'll see if I can find it myself and link it. Before I moved the room around, the dogs were in here with me one day, and I was just, talking, and, we were having a good old time, and out of nowhere, they saw a squirrel. Now, I didn't know that at the time. They had a little, bed session over there, and out of nowhere, they just went, woof, and I flew out of my seat. It scared the daylights out of me. Okay. So this is the coolest little set of 4. Now, I think these are about 8 by 10. So these would fit, I believe, on the front of a composition notebook, which I think would be super fun. And they are definitely canvas. So there are ways to work those out. So you have Rohan. And there are other ones they do, other movie poster sets that they do depending on what you like. So you got the Shire, Rivendell, and Mordor. I love the little travel posters. And again, these are for Little Brit, so it'll be up to him to make a decision about what he wants to do with these. So we'll give them to him like this, and then if he wants me to put these onto notebooks for him, I will. These, because of the little extra room that we have here and the height, I could make these into a taller baskets for him. I could make them into one basket and do one on each side if that's what he wanted. So, or a series of small pillows or something like that. So I do like, as a gift, I like giving people choices, especially him. He's such a good kid. He really is. All right, next, and this one, I like them when they come in this tube or this one. These are good. This works, but I don't like it as much because sometimes they're a lot skinnier, and then every once in a while I have one come in crushed. I don't like that. Remember the deer from the last one? Look at this. Isn't that sweet? Oh my goodness, I love this one. And again, I love it when they give me a little border here. I can work with that. So, I don't know about this one. I really like this one, so I may just mount it onto a simple wood frame. I do wish that they gave us more of a border so that you can mount them, because without a border, even if you're going to try to frame it, you're going to lose things if they don't give you the extra border to go around. So I wish that they did that, that I would see more of that. I don't even know what I've got here. Oh, this one's very sweet. This one just reminds me of growing up. I mean, I'm not that's older than me, but we had a downtown area when I was little that you could still drive down it. And then I wasn't even a teenager when they paved it, downtown Charlottesville, Virginia. So I wasn't even a teenager when they paved it and turned it into this lovely downtown walk area. And that still reminds me, they put up they have the lights that go down it, and they put the wreaths up. We do that here too. Our downtown area is absolutely gorgeous and empty. It's empty, and it's just such a shame. It's beginning to come back. We're beginning to see some stores go in there, but it's you know, about a mile long, and used to be, and it's all older buildings because they are from, you know, practically turn of the century, most of them. And they're gorgeous. They are gorgeous. I wish people would come down and buy them up and fix them up and turn it back into a vibrant downtown area. That would be just amazing. So it's slowly happening. We are beginning to see that. We've had a couple of buildings bought. We have there's like a luxury apartment down there, and a couple of other stores that have come in. So we have an event center down there that helps. Oh, I just thought this was really pretty. I think it's just really nice. You know me and the candy cane lanes. So I thought this was really cute, has the extra border, and has a little bit of room for me to work with it. And I was thinking that this one would look really cool on the front of a notebook. But something that is not that's meant to be substantial, that's meant to last for a while. Some notebooks, you make them and you know that they're not, you know, they're not intended to last for a long time. I have a tendency not to do that. I don't like the paper notebooks where the covers are just paper and not chipboard. I like ones that are going to last. I like to make those. This one reminds me of the Grinch. This one just reminds me of the Grinch. And maybe it's meant to be. I don't know. I did not see that on there, and it's not the tipped over one. And this could just be meant to be a very simple one. And this one, I think you could, you know, kind of bring it down a little bit and make this one into a smaller piece. You know, kind of like that. That would make a really nice zipper bag. Really cute. So I do like that. Now, when I make these into bags and things, I usually, I'll back it up so that it gives it a little bit of stiffness with, so it doesn't bend so easily. But you can iron these out. You just need to put something over the top of them to bring back the, see, yes, there's more. I did go all in. This is for my husband, because he is a Lego fanatic. Isn't that cute? This, and I bought him several very large. He's got a whole Lego display upstairs. A whole big shelving unit, top, bottom. And then there's more in the sitting room, the big ones that have to go on top. It's kind of funny, but it's his hobby. It's what he loves. So there are worse hobbies. Okay, so a long expected party. So this is back to Lord of the Rings, but I do like the Hobbit holes. He really loves the Hobbit holes. He really would like to go to New Zealand someday and visit they have actually built the Hobbit holes where they were filming. Originally in the film, they didn't really build the Hobbit holes. They had sets, but they did build the doors and a little bit of an entrance into these mountains when they were doing it. And what New Zealand found was they were getting these huge volumes of visitors to come see the area, but they didn't have a lot to offer them other than here's the outside. So they actually built the Hobbit holes. They built them in. They built them in. They even have the bar area, the eating area. So they have a restaurant up there, and there's some really interesting videos about it. So, and with the new, I think there's a new remake coming out, but in animated form, or just came out, which may bring back some. This is just all messy. What is this one? Let's get the tape off first. So if you're interested, that's on YouTube somewhere. I'm mounting this one. How sweet that is. 1950. Love it. This is just, I love this one. This one's just gorgeous. With the lovely little Rudolph and the Santa. So cute. That is so sweet. Let me see, I gotta get that one tighter. So I was excited to find some of this for little Brit, big Brit. Oh, we did have, that was interesting because I had actually the Lego one. The small one was originally intended for little Brit, and I had ordered big Brit, a really big one, to mount on the wall, and it was not in the bag. It did not make it. So, I sent in the thing to Temu saying it wasn't here. And they give you your money back, but it was also not, I couldn't reorder it. It was gone. So that was disappointing. All right, I'll do it this way so you guys can really see this. This is one of the big ones. Oh my goodness. Oh, this one is so awesome. Is anyone out there a Lord of the Rings fan or a Tolkien fan? If you are, let me know in the comments box. I would love to hear it. If anyone else is a big, I'm a very big fan, and I'm excited, and so is my husband, and we're really excited that little Brit kind of, we have not exactly promoted it, but that he on his own has really fallen in love with Tolkien and those whole series. Are you guys ready for this one? Because we've seen this one before in a much smaller. It's huge. This one is huge. This one, I'm very excited to mount it. I'm going to just get a plain wooden frame and mount it. And yeah, I'm excited about this one. This one will be up on the wall next year for Christmas. I love this one. So we shall see. Very fun. Okay, now. Oh, that's not tight enough. So now I've got to get it back into the tube. So my next order, when it comes in, if I can get this one back in, when my next order comes in, that will be the one that was off. But don't you dare reopen. I'll fix that one later because it's being difficult. Okay, lots of canvases. Lots of things to do with those. So again, I'm going to mount some, I'm going to sew with some, I'm going to do some other things. So excited about that. I will also say, you saw that big bag. Sorry, I need just sustenance. You saw the big bag. Well, it had been ripped partially open. I was shocked that we weren't missing more items. I mean, I really was. I was expecting when I opened it to have half the stuff gone because it was a big rip. So I don't know how we managed to hold on to most of it. Luck, pure luck. Okay, so I did warn you, although I still have a little bit more Christmas here. I do have, let me show you some more of the Christmas before I do that. Let me do this one. This is the silliest thing. So I got these thinking that I'm going to use them for my assemblages, and I do think I'm going to use them for my assemblages. I got 5 things, these included, and between, with the $5 off, I ended up, and the, I think there were a couple other, I had gone over the 5 by a couple of bucks, so I think I only spent $2 on whatever I got in there. But there were 3, 1, 2, 3 of these cute little babies. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep that outfit on them, but I think they're really cute. I particularly like this one because this little guy still has his has the actual Santa hat on, and they were kind of a mix and match. So I think it was, you kind of got what you got, but I think those are very cute, and I think that maybe if I redress them a little bit, they'll be adorable in the assemblages. Just adorable. So there's those. And I'm going to, I think that the rest of it, and to be fair, it wasn't huge. This is not one, you know, y'all know that. This is not one of my biggest ones. But sure as heck was a lot of those. So I have a whole big storage now for these as I try to get them done, and I need to pull out the Christmas ones, put those aside. Okay, so it is time for me. I'm going to go ahead and point the camera down, and we'll do the rest of it. This is, you know, not huge today, but I was super excited to see you guys before Christmas, and I have 2 more videos coming out, which hopefully I'll make sure that they're out each day. And we are going to do in front of the house with all the stuff up this year. This year we have a blow up. Oh, before you, so we have a blow up thing out this year for Christmas for the Candy Cane Lane. But before I show it to you in a few days, the other day, and camera soon. And if you don't want to see this part, me talking, please just skip ahead. The other day, which is to say about a month ago, I was coming up the front porch. Now remember, we have a very old house and we've done a lot of different repairs. We had not started repairing the porch. We knew it was, you know, that the porch was going to need replacing. This was before Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving. I stepped onto our porch and went right through. My foot went right through one of the boards, 2 of the boards. Now, we knew that those boards were getting a little weak. We just didn't know. And I'm glad it was me and not someone else. You know, I'm glad it wasn't my son. I'm glad it wasn't the mailman, because I don't want that lawsuit. So we didn't have time to fix it at the time. And we took we had these giant pumpkins. We had gone to the big giant pumpkin place that we go to in Virginia every year. So we moved all the giant pumpkins to that area. So that you had to come up on the other side. We have a wide porch. You had to come up on the other side, and the pumpkins looked decorative, and you couldn't see that underneath it was hiding this hole. That, you know. So this weekend, Big Brit, Little Brit went out there. They tore up the entire section from post to post, leading to the front door. Big Brit put in some new electric for us because we did not have an outlet out there. Now we do, so we can plug things in, which is very exciting. Which is why we have a blow up thing outside, and they put in the new one. So when we do pictures, you'll see the 2 different colors because we haven't had a chance to paint it, and that's not going to happen before Christmas. It's also just too cold. Right now, it's like not even 30 degrees outside. I hate the cold. Okay, let's move on. Camera down. Okay, so as promised, there's a little bit, well, let's do this one first. I do have paper. I've given up trying to not get some of the papers. I understand some of the issues with them, with some of them. And I do my best to honor that and to try to see if I can find some of the ones that I really enjoy and find them from the original artist. But I mean, the reality is, for me, this is just so much more affordable. But I love these. I think that these are beautiful, and I really want to use some of these in my junk journals, and I probably will use a few of these on my postcards, just because I love the aged look of them. And this is all, this whole pack of paper is really just the musical notes and the Christmas trees. They're very aged. A lot of them are mostly black and white. This one, I don't know if you can see, this one has a little bit of color to it. That one looks a little bit more black and white. You've got the lovely sepias in here. So, and I think we've got a repeat on some of these. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's 2 of each. So I thought that was just very nice, very simple, but definitely something I could use for some of the upcoming projects. Okay, so next I have, for my vintage rosettes and some of my other vintage pieces that I do, I bought a pack of these wooden ornaments. And they all come with a bunch of this, which I use on my blind date with books. I don't actually use this on my ornaments. So let me show you what we got here. These are so cute. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Let's see. I might need to come out. Oh, just a wee bit. There we go. So the kitty is wonderful. Now, big giant hole in the kitty's head. So I do a variety of different things to fix that. I now have some, I tried wood glue, but it just doesn't hold in that big hole. So I have to use wood filler and then try to match it a little bit. Sometimes I'll do some other little things. Like I might put a little tuft of fur on the kitty's head. So there are some different things you can do to take care of that issue. We've got this cute little girl. She is adorable. So for her and her little hat, I'll probably just put a big sunflower right there on the hat. And that'll make, that'll cover up some of the issues. So we've got, she's so cute with her little beret on. So she'll probably get maybe a little heart, maybe a heart on her. But you can kind of tell there are ways that you can fix these and make them even better. This one I love because I'm just going to put a heart over the top of the heart. And it's perfect. And I love it. I love the 50s looks of these. These are just some of my favorites. Some of them are really great because they're getting brighter. They're not so wood grained anymore. I'm going to put a big bow, not a big one, but I have those the ones that you use on your fingernails. And I purchased some of those items. I'll use a bow for her and it'll look adorable. And I'm going to do the same thing for her. She's so cute. Oh my goodness, she's adorable. But I'll put a bigger bow over here instead of that heart. And, kind of going across here for her head. So just different things that you can do. For this cute little one, he's so cute. He should be like that. So I really like the with love, but you have these hearts. So what I'm going to do is try to find similar sizes and I'll put them on here. I think I have small wooden hearts that I can use here and I'll add a heart here and there so that I'm kind of honoring what's already there and just adding one little piece. And that will take care of that one. Oh, look at her. She's, love it. I'm not sure because it's so high. I may just put a bow kind of going over here and so it stretches a little bit over to the top of that one and just glue that down. So that I, again, am kind of honoring where the bow already is, but she's adorable. I like trying to figure these out when I first see them. It makes me feel better, like I know what I'm doing. She's going to be a little harder. So she's already got this in. What I may do is give her a little tuft of hair, so to speak, a little yarny tuft of hair over the top. Add some other. Now that may the things that I'm telling you about may not be the only little add-ins that I give them, but I do try to figure out what I'm doing with those holes because they can be a real pain. He's adorable. He's really cute. I'm going to wood fill the hole on the hole in his head. I'm going to wood fill the hole in his head, and then I'm probably going to repaint the whole helmet, just to make it stand out more and to make sure that hole does not appear. I'll probably get Big Brit to help me with that one because he's much better at that one. So cute. Look at how cute that little puppy is. This little guy is adorable. I'm going to try to add some yarn here to really make the yarn stand out. And then I may just add an additional red band around the top here. I could try to match the blue. We'll see. I have a couple ideas for him. And if you have ideas that you see these and you're like, hey, this would work really well, I would love to hear it. I read everything. I do not always respond. I'm sorry about that. I really am. I try to respond, but I read every single one. Everyone. So this guy's going to be easy. There really was a heart there already, so I'll just add one of our little extra wooden hearts and do a little touch-up on some. I think he's really cute. Okay, so those are some of the Valentines, and I know I just recently said, I can't believe you're putting Valentine out, but I saw it had popped up, and I was like, well, I want to grab it before they sell out, because Temu does sell out faster now than they used to. Okay, so this next one is one of these little banner kits. And you all have seen me haul these a lot. I have a whole box of these little things and the ribbon, and those are just, I'm starting to put those into my kid kits with a little bit of, it's not embroidery. It's like the needlepoint, like the bigger needlepoint plastic. So kids can practice with those. Okay, so this one comes with, I think, 2 of each. Make sure I got the right side. So this one comes with 2 of each. And when I poke this out, you can see I'm going to be losing a little bit of his hat here. I'm not going to poke that out. I will add some glue to it so that it stays where it is. And then I'm going to figure out his hat. And it may just be that I add a little something to it. Not sure about that one. But these do, you get, you are able to punch out some of the extra pieces. I think this one's adorable. I think this one's going to be really cute on the rosettes. So I have a couple of different things that I do with those. She's so cute. Oh, so I really like it when it's not, I don't know why his was white. Normally it's not. Normally it's like this. So I had to look for a minute. I don't know if you can see it, but that's where the hole is. And I can actually, generally, I just add a little bit of glue to that and it sets it in place so that I don't lose it. And it just, I don't have to do a whole lot with it then. She's really cute. Yeah, his hat was really weird because, so here we have another one. I think you can see the hole there. So I'll just, and that is, we have the wooden one too for this one. Up. And here's the helmet one. Cute. Very cute. And the little ball of yarn. I'm not sure I realized that these matched the wooden ones, but I do different things with them, and sometimes I really need the paper ones. What I may also do with some of the paper ones is fussy cut out those, and let's see if they fit. Oh, that's going to be perfect. So I can add those to and make the, because so many people now, myself included, do trees for so many different things. So Valentine's Day and Easter and Halloween, and my wonderful niece, Jordan, she does trees for everything, I think. She thinks she keeps one up and it just gets decorated differently based on the holiday. And she does such a beautiful job. Okay, so here we have, all right. So this one is one that this, can you see that? Let me see if I'm going to try to really hone in on that. There you go, that hole. So for whatever reason, it has a white dot in there instead of, I have a theory, but it's not a good theory. So wherever they got it from, my guess is that was already punched out. And that when they did the print of it, it came out white. But that one is a little heart on his head. So that, like the other one, I will add a little heart. Let's go back to where we were. Oh. So this one's another one like that, huh? So she's going to need, I'm going to need to touch her up a little bit. I'll still keep the piece in there, and then I'll just add something to it. Cute. But these are wonderful, and they work so well on those ornaments. I can't wait to do those ornaments now. I'm very excited. And this one, she's already got, the hair in there. You can see it if you look closely. See? You can really see it if you look closely, but if you don't, it really disappears. Those are cute. I like this one. That's another cute one. And another one where it looks like there was already some missing thing there. So that'll do that. That's like the heart ones that I was talking about before. These, by the way, do have a matte side. So this is, you just have to decide which one you're going to use. For these, I kind of like the shiny side because I think it just is more clear. I don't know. Oh, well, and the back side is backwards. So I didn't realize that. Yep, the back side's backwards. So no to that. But cute. And this last little girl. So I like it when it's, when that's just a plain red dot there. That's easy to fix. Okay, so those. Next, I bought some of the Temu cards. Now I bought several sets of these, vintage ones, but Temu cards are not a good deal. I would actually not suggest buying them from Temu. I will buy my next sets from Amazon. So they come with the envelope, which is fine. The envelope's the right size. I want you all to see how much they've cut down the size of the card. And I don't know whether they did that to save a little bit of money. And I did look at the sizing. I guess I just didn't realize how big of a difference it would make. I will still use these probably on postcards because of the way I do them. And I mainly use them on some of the small notebooks, and I love them. I think they're just gorgeous. I just think these are adorable. And I love that, you've got these different cute little past designs on them, which I believe are not copyright issue because of the age. Because they get to be a certain age and you can just... So I think a lot of these are from the 30s and 40s, so they're close to being... Okay, so again, you get the envelopes. Now, the other thing about Temu is they say you get 12 pieces. Now, we, in this country, think if you get 12, you're getting 12 cards and you're getting 12 envelopes. Nope. You're getting one of each card and you're getting an envelope to go with it. So these are cute. I like the postcard look to them. There's nothing on the inside. They're blank. The back is red. So I'll use the backing for something else. I do think that they're adorable. I do. And the quality of the paper on these cards, it's nice card paper. But for the price, some of these they wanted... I managed to find these all under $4 for the packs, but I still think that was a little on the expensive side when I look at what you're getting on Amazon, and I saw some of these on Amazon, some similar ones on Amazon for like $7 for the 24 packs. So much better. And they're not going to come in damp. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but this one's had, somebody wrote over the top of it clearly and it came through. So that's a shame because I love that puppy. I think these are adorable. Some of them I may fussy cut out. Look at the wooden shoe. It's really cute. And it actually looks like they've done some of the fussy cutting out and then they've added certain things to it. So those are cute. And I think I have one more. So let me get the trash out of the way. The trash just starts getting in the way. Okay, so I have one more here. And again, there's a stack of envelopes, which I'll use for something else. So this one, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This one does have 12 in it. So there were a few that I did find, but it's duplicates, which is fine for me. I'm happy with that. And I think these are really cute. Now, I absolutely think I'm going to fussy cut her out. And I'm going to use her in an assemblage. I just, I don't know if you watch Creative Vintage Girl. I think that's the right name. Yeah, I think it's Creative Vintage Girl. And I love watching her. She's got just so many really great ideas about the assemblages. But I might add a little tulle to her little dress and little flowers up here. And yeah, I'm really excited to work with her. I think she's really cute. Oh, I just dropped one. It's okay, I'm sure I have two. She's another adorable one. Just really cute. I don't know what to do with this one. I'll have some ideas later. But let's see. This is what I just dropped one of her. But again, I like the idea of fussy cutting around her, adding maybe a little bit of curl to her, adding a real a little real ribbon to the back of her, maybe making her shoes a little shiny. I think she's so cute. She's so cute. And then we have, got mixed up in there, her. Same thing. What am I going to do with her? She's so sweet already. Maybe a little bow, maybe a little real bow in there in her hair. I might add like little, oh, what are those little dots? The little, you all will know. It's like a little paint dot or a little tiny diamond dot. I might add little diamond dots to her dress when I put her on the assemblage. Oh my golly. Just fun. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, she's going to get tulle over the top of that. A little bit of blue tulle. Love her little look and the little flowers behind her. That's going to be fun. Fussy cutting those out. But she's really cute. She's super cute. And then last, we have this adorable little girl. Add something to her. Maybe gussy up her shoes a little bit. Give her like a little velvet bow. Oh, that's so sweet. So you can see I have plans for these, and the 12-pack I think was a decent deal, but I'm not sure that this is better than Amazon. I actually think that the Amazon prices for those are better. So, just, I think I have to compare them a little bit more, just to make sure I'm not leading y'all astray. But, okay, time to bring in the wonderful dish. Let's zoom in. Oh, that's too, there we go. That should be about right. So, we do have sticker packs, and I am pretty sure that one of these sticker packs is one that I ordered last time. I think so. I think it is. And I think this is one. I'm going to show you this one next. This one just came in. I'm going to show this when I show you the other, when I try out the other embossing folders, and I have to peel that off. So this one came in. Let me pull it back a little bit for you to see this whole thing. These musical notes came in, and I just thought this was great. Got it. Make sure I've got it in the right direction. I feel like this is the direction. Yeah, this should be the right direction. So I just think that this is really, really cool. I love the musical notes. I will either have Little Brick do it, or I'll pull out my little piano and I'll play these notes to see what the song is. If there's actually a song. This got caught. This is like glue or something on the outside. Anyway, so little bossing. I'm going to add it to my little stack. I actually did a little bit. I'll give you a little sneak peek of some of the ones that that I embossed from the last set that we got in. They are just gorgeous. There's a little Merry Christmas one. So I'll leave those with that. That did really well. All right, so let me show you some of these stickers. I am fairly certain that the one I'm about to show you is one that I already showed you before. I think this is one that might be my third one of these. So clearly I really love it, because for me to buy it 3 times and just to keep buying it, yeah, there's the puffer fish. So if you didn't see it, I'm going to go ahead and show you all of these adorable little ones, little stickers. I do love these, and I know what I'll use them for. I know I have a lot of uses for these. Some of these are going to go into the blind date with a book. I need quite a few stickers for those, because that's becoming a nice big thing. I love doing those blind date with the books. I'm going to do one for you later today, and I'm going to post it tomorrow so that you can do a last minute gift, because I think it's such a wonderful last minute gift that you can put together so easily, and it's so thoughtful. Most of us have stickers somewhere, so it just makes it nice and easy. It's not just stickers you can add in, but I'm going to do one because I'm actually doing one for my eldest son. I thought that he would get a kick out of that. He absolutely loves books. He absolutely loves books. It's usually what he asks for. He wants, that's his one thing. Can you just give me a gift card? And I can move those out of the way because they're just overfilling, so that he can buy books. So, I don't just give him a gift card, but I do give him a gift card. We do that so that he can spend that money without feeling like he's spending too much of his own money. So I love this little octopus. We just read a story called, well, it's a book that goes along with the big competition project. The story is called Charlie's Story, and it envisions a world where the water has risen. It's in the future, and so we've lost some ground and had to build bioengineered reef system. And in the reef system, which is growing, they had to increase the growth rate on it. Some of the animals, particularly the octopuses that are living on the reef system, have advanced, and they have become intelligent. Their evolution has been sped up, and one of them makes contact with a 14-year-old girl, and it's a little bit of a story. It's a little bit of science. It's a little bit of, of positive what ifs. It's a little bit of how the world can handle certain things, and it's just really a good story. It brings into light a lot of different issues, a lot of different, there's a lot of good in it, and it's very enjoyable. Kids are enjoying it, so it's fun to run into a little octopus there. I will probably hold on to that one. So they're almost done reading the story. When we get back to school, we only have not even 2 full weeks of school before the new semester starts. And then we'll have another week off of school, the kids will, while we get ready for the new semester. I do love that. It's a very European thing to do. And this is, I think, the first year that we're really doing that. I think there are smarter ways to do it. I think that we should end our semester before they leave, and when they come back, they start their new semester. But to give us time off to actually prepare for the new semester is just amazing. And that's just not something that has, that always happens. So big kudos to my school district for realizing that was necessary. I love that pumpkin at the end. So when we get back, we have to finish reading the story. I did not have enough money in my for my media center, because no one gives money to libraries anymore, which is unfortunate, because I have no budget. So I was only able to afford one class set of the book, so I haven't been able to send it home with the kids who wanted to take it home and read it. So we're trying to finish it in class. So, okay, so that was that one, and I went through that one pretty quickly because it was one that I had ordered with the last one. This is so cute. This one's very similar to ones that I've ordered in the past. I love these little faces. These remind me of Squishmallows. These remind me of Squishmallows. Aren't they adorable? Oh my golly. I love that one. Look at this one. Look at the little Christmassy one. So these are for the corner bookmarks. And I think that they're going to make really perfect little corner bookmarks. I want to make sure I have series out there for kids and for adults. If you've been with me for a little while, you know I feel strongly about what we put into books, and the idea of people putting wooden bookmarks. And I still see them. I see people buy them. I see people sell them, and the acrylic ones, and it just makes me nuts. It is absolutely such a pet peeve because it really does ruin the book. They're too big. I think that, does he go like that? Yeah, he goes like this. He's got these little, he's cute. So that's why I do bookmarks. Really cute corner bookmarks. And people do buy them. I think people enjoyed having the corner bookmarks right next to the blind date with a book. And there were a number of people who bought both, which I thought was very sweet. But I am going to start including one of my bookmarks with my blind date with a book. And I'm hoping I can still keep my prices low on those. Relatively low. $15 for a brand new book with all the stuff I put in there, I think is a decent deal. I love these. Look at these little watercolors. These are so sweet. Oh my goodness. I love these. These might be too big for the corner bookmarks. Some of them. Oh, look at the peacock. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, that reindeer. That reindeer is amazing. These are all really sweet. So I love the artistic design of these. Really, really sweet. And I'm looking around to see if you all have any ideas. Especially if you're based in North Carolina, if you have any ideas of craft fairs in the spring. I don't want to do a huge number of them just because we stay so busy. But I'd love to do like one a month until it gets to be November, December. But if you have any that you know of that are really good craft fairs, really, even if they're just really fun to go to, would you please just, shoot me a line or in here, or you can always email me at littlebritanco@gmail.com. I would really appreciate it because I'm trying to really lock in just a couple. I find it very motivating. Oh my goodness, I love him, but I feel like maybe have I seen these before? You guys will know better because I don't remember. I have no memory, but these are adorable. Oh my golly, those are so cute. Okay. Did I just repurchase 3 of the same ones? It is absolutely possible. Y'all know me. It is absolutely possible that I just repurchased 3 of the same ones that I've already had, which is okay because I love them and I know I'll use them. So, okay. I also bought these wonderful little beads. These are like little clay beads. I'm going to zoom in even more so you can really see some of the details on these. These are beautiful. I mean, they really, really are. They're very well done. I'm trying to make them turn a little bit, but then I unfocus them. So you can see there's a decent number here. Let's see if the baggie tells me how many. Polymer clay flower beads mixed. I think it's not 50. That's not 50. So really, really pretty. I do not know what I'm going to do with these. I've gotten better about sizing, but for something round, I have no clue. Round items are still elude me as far as the sizes. So I thought these were going to be a little bit bigger. They're still beautiful, but I don't quite know what I'm going to do with them. Y'all have any suggestions? They feel so good. I love the polymer. I love the feel of it. It's got such a nice feel to it. Okay, so next, I'm going to pull that out just slightly. Oh, that was much too much. I want to show you this, which is not a craft item, but I was excited to find this. I should have showed it to you earlier. Do y'all know what this is? This, you clip this onto a sweater or something, and then, so often these days we find sweaters and things that are really pretty, but they don't have a button. They're like open, and sometimes you want them you want to be able to pull them closed. And I thought this was lovely. They had a number of these, different styles, and that was just my favorite. So I'm excited about that. It's very 50s, where they would often have little clasps so that they could have the sweater around their shoulders. So I thought that was just brilliant. Okay, so next, I bought these because I got a lot of things that are double packaged. This one was in 2 packages. I just thought these would be really sweet earrings to add to our earring collection. Oh my word, can't get this open. I'm trying, guys. There we go. So it was a mixed set, and I don't know. You kind of got what you got, and it looks to me like we got a lot of spade, which is fine. 2, 4, 6, 8. So you get 10. I'm sure that I was expecting it to be half and half, because I was thinking that the little Ace of Hearts would be lovely for Valentine's Day. Only getting 2 of them is a bit disappointing. I would have been, I would have been okay with more of those. But I think they're really nice, and they're smaller than a lot of the ones that you get. So you kind of get what you get. I mean, it could have been more hearts than those. So, all right, last two is hilarious. And so I'm going to actually leave them both on here at the same time. So first, we have these absolutely adorable little cows. I lived in Wisconsin for years. I love Wisconsin. My eldest son was born in Wisconsin, and these cows, I used to collect cows. There was a Mary something cow. I had a big collection of those for a while. So we found the cows. I found the cows, and I thought, I'm going to buy those. And I think we already had some of the cows, but we're almost out. And then I found the milk. I found the milk. That is so stinking cute. So I thought, I just have to. So we'll do some that have the just milk, some just cows, and then we'll do some that have both. And I just thought that was way too sweet. Just so cute. So that's it today. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, I hope you take a chance on me and subscribe and hit the like button and comment. I hope you liked kind of what we saw. It was an interesting collection this time, and there's always more coming. All right, guys, that's it. Hopefully I will see you again before Christmas. Cheers.